Oh, what's up, everybody? Mikkel Bird, Mactown TV, of course. And this is just a daily vlog, trying to get my little camera right. But this isn't nothing special. It's nothing crazy. I just had a very, weird day yesterday. I figured I'd talk to people about it, give y'all a little bit. I'm trying to do more of these daily vlogs so you can just get more of a glimpse of my daily life. You know what I mean? What is the life of Mikkel Bird? What is Mactown TV all about? And I want to tell y'all about what I went through yesterday. Nothing crazy, it's just I thought it was noteworthy. So yesterday, number one, very strange because I started off yesterday waking up at midnight. And the world is a very strange place when you wake up at midnight. For example, most restaurants don't open until about 10 a.m. So right then and there, when you wake up at midnight, you gotta wait 10 fucking hours for a restaurant to open for you to have breakfast. Like a breakfast spot, they'll usually open up at about 6 a.m. Like Chick-fil-A has chicken, egg, and cheese biscuits. And a lot of breakfast spots here around Las Vegas, they don't open till about 6 p.m. for breakfast. I'm sorry, not 6 p.m., 6 a.m. And so that was tricky. So I sat there and I waited till I stayed home, and I was honestly just sort of smoking weed all fucking morning. Like, because I was just kind of bored. I didn't have shit to do. And smoking weed was the order of the day. Let me tell you what I did, man. First off, I waited till about, I think it was like 2 p.m., if I'm not mistaken. I think it was about 2 p.m. And I headed over to Canopi, on Blue Diamond Road. It's around the Blue Diamond Road / Rainbow area here in the city of Las Vegas. And Canopi has like 3 different dispensaries, if I'm not mistaken. But I wanted to go up to Canopi because they had an amazing deal. They had a whole ounce of weed, a specific strains, of course. Let me try to hold this camera a certain way. Specific types of strains, of course, for $220 an ounce, which is relatively okay. If you're gonna pitch off some packs, you want to pitch off a $25 eighth, which means at that price, if your customers are paying $25 for an eighth, then that means they would get an ounce. Sorry about that. They would get an ounce for $200. So I always take this math into account when I buy weed. I know as a fucking stoner that if I pay more than $200 per ounce, that I'm getting ripped off and they're taxing me, So it better be some bomb-ass weed. If I pay more than $200 for an ounce, it better be some fucking bomb-ass weed. That's all I know. And quite recently I had Panama Red. That was worth it. I paid $55 for a fucking eighth of Panama Red from Medicine. That's crazy pricing, but I will tell you this, that shit was worth it because I've been looking for that strain for 4 years, blah, blah, blah. I have other stories about that. But check this out. I go to Canopi. Right off the bat, the customers are complaining because they only have 2 employees working there at the time. And they only have 2 employees working there at the time, and everything's moving super slow. People are getting really upset. This one white dude, this older white man, was acting like a fucking weed monster, and he was yelling at the literally yelling at the employees because he wanted weed so fucking bad and he didn't want to have to wait for it, blah, blah, blah. So I went ahead and they gave me a discount, so that was cool. I got the whole ounce for like $221. No tax because of the weight and the fact that guy was yelling. So check this out. I get the weed. Didn't try it or anything just yet. I still haven't tried it even as I speak here. But after that, I go to Dickey's Barbecue and I get a rib plate, and then I go to the outlet malls, and there's 2 outlet malls. There's one on the Strip in Las Vegas called Las Vegas Premium Outlets, and there's another outlet mall way out in the middle of the desert, which is like if you're on I-15 South and you're heading from Vegas to LA, you would see the outlet malls on your left. And if you were coming from LA to Las Vegas, it would be on your right. I-15 North. It's in the middle of the desert. You can't miss it because it's impossible to miss. With that being said, when I went to these premium outlets, I got fucked up on some shit. I'll tell you what I did. They were having a sale for guest jackets. There was a shop in the premium outlets. It was a sale for guest jackets. And I ended up buying I totally did not plan for this. I ended up buying a black and white guest jacket, which you will see in a photo shoot later, for like 70 fucking bucks. First time ever I paid that much money for a fucking jacket, but I think it was worth it. The jacket was super fly. You're going to see it in the pictures coming up. But yeah, when I was there though, at the Las Vegas Premium Outlet, I was instantly reminded of why I don't go to the fucking mall to shop. And it's because the people who run these little stands in the middle of the mall, they fucking hound you and hassle you and they drag you over to them. Like, hey sir, come here, come here, come here, come here. It's like India or some shit. It's fucking ridiculous, bro. I'm like, dude, if I want to buy some shit, then let me walk over to you and buy it. Don't fucking hound me to come over here. This dude literally shined my shoes. This dude I fucking played his ass. This dude, I played a female, and then I played this dude, and I'm gonna tell you how. This female was trying to sell me some fucking cologne. And it was like 60 bucks for this bottle of cologne that she was trying to sell me. So you know what I told her? I said, oh, I'm gonna get the cologne. Let me go to my car. This was actually true. Half of it was true, the first half. I said, let me go to my car and let me get my debit card, and then I'll fucking come back and buy the cologne from you. I wasn't going to come back to give her shit because I ain't paying $60 for cologne. I could probably get it off the internet for like 40 or 30. So that was the first time I played her ass, and then the second time it was this other fucking dude who was shining shoes. He had this box of shoe cleaner that he was selling for 40 fucking bucks, and I'm sitting here telling myself I can get some shoe cleaner for less than 10 fucking dollars for the same pack. The brush, the cleaner, the sealant, whatever the fuck that shit's called. I can get that same shit for $10 somewhere else. I ain't paying you $40. I didn't tell him that, of course. I sat there and I let this motherfucker clean both my shoes, and then I gave him the same excuse. I said, let me go to my car, let me get my debit card, I'll come back and I'll buy this $40 box of shoe cleaner. Fuck out of here, man. I just went into my car and left. But dude, once again, like I said, it's a reminder of how people act at these fucking malls, and it's ridiculous. I can't stand it. I can't stand shopping at the mall. I don't even like going to the mall because of the way these people fucking hound you and harass you to come over to their stand so they can show you some shit, try to sell me some shit for like quadruple the value. That's just how the mall is, man. I also picked up some Chinese food. It wasn't that great of a deal, but I picked up some Chinese food for like $8 from the mall, then brought it back home. And I say all that to say this. Earlier when I was talking, you remember when I told you that I had Dickey's barbecue for lunch, and I had a rib plate. I had like 4 barbecue ribs. I had macaroni and cheese, and I had cream spinach and a cornbread muffin and some sweet tea. Then I got that Chinese food at the mall, and I brought it home, and I ate it. I say all that to say this. I got the fucking bubble guts from that shit, okay? No bueno. No bueno. I can't stand it. For those that don't know what G.I.D is, gastrointestinal distress, I have that shit, and so what that means is like certain foods, if I eat them in combination, especially like barbecue sauce, spicy food, anything involving tomatoes. So when the Dickey's barbecue mixed with the Chinese food that I ate later, it was like pork spare ribs, like little pieces of meat, and some grilled chicken and some chow mein and some Chinese fried rice. When those ingredients got in my stomach and they mixed, recipe for disaster, dog. Recipe for disaster. When that shit happens, I literally have the bubble guts for like 24 fucking hours, and I have to take a medication called omeprazole, which is like the bootleg version of chemicals, but it's like the bootleg version of Prilosec, which is for heartburn and stuff like that. So when these ingredients mixed in my stomach, I knew I was going to have a bad fucking time. I could feel my stomach bubbling and growling. Gastrointestinal distress, and then I got to take omeprazole to fix the situation. And I literally can't eat or drink anything because it'll just keep the upset going. You get what I'm saying? But that's that, man. Later on, I'm going to take pictures in this fucking $70 jacket that I bought. I just figured I'd give y'all a little glimpse of what my day is like. Look at this light beside me. So ghetto, but it works. It produces a nice lighting effect on my face, a warm glow. See that warm glow? Look. Anyway, man, y'all stay up. Mikkel Bird, Mactown TV, daily vlog. We're now in the month of March. And, dude, it's been fucking raining and cloudy like way more than any year I've ever been here in the city of Las Vegas, Nevada, man. It's been fucking rainy and cloudy like December, January, February. Now we're in March. It's still rainy and cloudy. Shit's got to stop, man. I didn't move to Vegas for this shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know how the weather is here. But anyway, man, that's that. That's that. Mikkel Bird, Mactown TV, Mactown Radio, added us music distribution and promotions. And I'm out. Peace.